Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right. Last session, we have completed items module transactions. Today, we will discuss item reports. Go to items, reports. First report is item listing. From here, we can generate a list of items. You can select item, range of item or all items. From item category, you can select item category. If you want to select one particular category, you can select that, or you can select all categories. And from item type, you can select service item, physical items, or both items. And you can select the price list. If you want to add additional details such as user-defined fields, you can take this option. And you can generate the list of items report. From here, you can view item code, item description, item category, last cost, average cost, exclusive price, inclusive price, gross profit percentage, gross profit amount, quantity on hand, active, or whether it's a physical item or service item. If it is an active item, it will display yes. If deactivated or inactive item, it will display as no. Then if it is a physical item, yes. If service item, no. Okay, and service items quantity on hand will not display. And you can add that user defined fields. And these exclusive prices and inclusive prices from this price list. Okay, I think you can remember we can create different price list. If your company selling different customers at different prices, you can create price list. You can create price list from company, change company settings, general settings, item settings, and from this price list you can add price list. And when you are creating customers, you can select that price list from this default price list. And you are creating items, you can enter that different price list prices. Okay, like that you can complete that price list. And from this item listing report, you can select each price list and you can generate the report. And now you can generate that item listing report. Okay, next we will move to sales by item report. From this report, you can generate item sales with cost of sales and gross profit. Okay, first you need to select date range. Then you can select items. You can select item categories. And if you want, you can select sales account. Now, when you are creating items, you can select that sales account. This sales account you can select from this sales account filter option. And also if you have analysis code, you can select that analysis code wise. And from item type, you can select service item, physical items, or both items. And from style, you can generate summary report or detailed report. And when you are generating the report, you can view average cost or last cost. And if you want to add credit notes to the report, you can take this option. Okay, and you can, by clicking view report, you can generate the report. Now from here you can view item. Item contains item code and description, then quantity sold in this period, total cost, total selling price, gross profit amount, gross profit percentage, and you can view the grand total. This is a summary report. If you want, you can generate that detailed report. Then you can view each item transaction wise report, and each transaction quantity, cost, total selling price, gross profit, and gross profit percentage. And from here you can view that each item wise total also. Then you can view that cost. You can change that cost basis, last cost or average cost. And if you take this option, include credit notes, you can view this minus stocks, that means credit notes. Okay. Okay, now you can generate sales by item report. Okay, next we will move to purchases by item report. Go to items, reports, purchases by item. From here also you can select the date range. You can select monthly, quarterly, yearly, or custom dates or all dates. Then you can select items. You can select item category, and you can select purchase account. When you are creating item, you can set purchase account for items. Is cost of sales account or purchase accounts, and also you can create purchase accounts from this item accounts. Add an account. From here you can create purchasers account, and you can select analysis code wise, and you can select item type, service, physical, or both items. And if you want to include supplier returns to the report, you can tick this include option. Then if you have, you can still you can view that item wise transaction. You can view date, supplier invoice number, supplier, quantity purchased, unit price, and total purchased. You can view that each item wise total and grand total. Purchases by item report. Okay, next report is customer codes by item. From here, you can select items, and from active, you can select active, inactive, or both items, and you can select item categories. You can select item type, service item, physical item, or both items. From report options, you can select date range. After you select the date range, you can view that date range. And from style, you can select summary or detail. And status, you can select that accepted quotation, declined quotations, pending quotations, expired quotations, invoice quotation, and all quotations item. And from here, you can view that item, quantity, total cost, selling price, gross profit, and gross profit percentage. Now, this is quotation items. In the, you can view that items in the quotations. Okay, from here you can view that total cost, total selling price, gross profit amount, and gross profit percentage. And if you want invoiced or pending quotations, you can view what are the pending items in the quotation. Okay. Okay, and now you can generate this customer quotations by item report. Okay, we will move to next report, customer sales order by item. Now, from here, you can generate item reports which are including the sales order. From here, you can select date range and you can select items. You can select item category, and from style, you can select detailed or summary. And from document status, you can select pending sales orders, invoice sales orders, or all sales orders. Okay, now from here you can view each item, sales orders, customer name, uh, that sales order status, quantity, total cost, total selling price, gross profit amount, gross profit percentage, and grand total. And if you want, you can generate pending sales orders item report. Okay, now you can generate customer sales orders by item report. Okay, next we will move to supplier purchase orders by item. You can select items, you can select item categories, and you can select item type as service, physical, or both items. And from report options, you can select date range, and style, you can select summary or detail. From status, you can select all purchase orders, confirm purchase orders, cancel purchase orders, pending, overdue, or invoice purchase orders. After that, you can generate the report. From here, you can view summary report. You can select, you can view that items, quantity, and total cost, and grand total. Okay, now you can generate that report, purchase orders by item report. And you can generate this report as detailed also. You can view each item wise transactions, each item wise purchase orders, purchase order date, purchase order number, items, quantities, unit price, and total purchases. Next, we will move to item movement report. From here, we can view each item wise movement report. From here, you can select items or item categories or item type, and you can select date range. From style, you can select summary or detailed report. Can view that uh, item movement from here. You can view that transaction date, transaction number, description of transaction, whether it's a invoice or customer invoice or supplier invoice, and you can view the supplier or customer and quantity. Okay, if it is invoice or supplier return, it will display as minus, and if you purchase or customer return, it will display as plus amount. Okay, and from here you can view grand item movement. And also you can view this report as summary report. Then it will display particular item movement in the this period. Now here in detail report, it will display transaction wise report, transaction wise item movement, and in summary report, it will display summary or total item movement. Okay, now you can check this report, item movement report. Okay, we will move to next report, item valuation report. From this report, you can generate particular date, item balance of items, and with the item cost and value of that items. Okay, you can run this report as a date, and you can select items. You can select item category, and you can generate this report based on average cost or last cost. And if you want to exclude item with zero quantities, you can take this option, and you can view the report. Now, from this report, you can view item code, description, item category, active, and quantity on hand, cost, and value of that item. And if you take this option, exclude item with zero quantities, these zero value quantities, zero value items will not display. And you can view total value of this your inventory items. You can use this report for stock taking, or you can submit this report for uh, financial audits for that item valuation reports. And also, if you correctly enter transactions, your quantity on hand always should be plus items. And if it is minus, you have invoiced without stocks, and you can block that options. If you want to block that item quantities fall below zero, you can change it from this company settings. Go to company, change company settings, general settings, item settings, and from here you can take this second option, do not allow item quantities fall below zero. Then system will not allow users to invoice, or if you don't have stocks or items on hand, system will not allow to invoice that item. And you can generate this report as average based on average cost or last cost. If you select average cost, this quantity or value calculate based on average cost, quantity into average cost. And if you select last cost, uh, that value will calculate quantity on hand into last cost price. And also these reports you can export to PDF, Excel, CSV, or you can print or email. Okay, now you can generate this item valuation report. Okay, next we will move to price list report. From price list report, you can view each item's prices, selling prices. You can select price list from here. You can select particular price list or all price list, and you can select items, item categories, and from item type you can select service item, physical item, or both items. And from display you can select exclusive price or inclusive price. And this report you can view item code, item description, item category, item unit, default price list, trade price, retail price, distributor price, and if you have more price list, you can add those price list also. And if you want select one price list, you can select one price list. Okay, now you can generate this report, price list report. Okay, next report, item bundle report. From this report, you can generate item bundle report. You can select bundle items, and from here you can select price list, and you can generate the report. And you can view that bundle item code, items included in that bundle item, quantity, cost, selling price, and uh, total exclusive price and total inclusive price. Okay, now you can generate this item bundle report. Okay, next we will move to item quantities report. From this report, you can generate item quantity on hand, quantity reserved, and quantity available report. Now, quantity reserved means now you can generate or you can enter sales orders in this system, and if you want, you can reserve those quantities in the system. Now, for an example, you can enter sales order, customer sales order, and you can select items. Now, I think you can remember if you want, you can reserve those items in the sales orders. You can set that reservation option from general settings, item settings, and if you take this option, sales orders, reserve item quantities, then when you are, if you are entering sales order, those quantities will reserve for that customer. Okay, and you can generate that reserved quantities from this report, items report, item quantities. From here, you can view quantity on hand, quantity reserved, and quantity available. Okay, now you can generate this quantity item quantities report. If you want to check what are the reserved quantities or reserved items, you can use this report to generate view that reserved items quantities. Okay, now we have completed items module. I'll quickly go through this item module. You can create items from by clicking this add an item. You can enter item code, item description, item categories, and you can create physical item or service items, and you can create or you can enter opening cost, opening quantities of that item, and you can select opening quantity as that date. And from item details, you can enter default price list prices, and you can select sales account. If you want to separately display this particular items sales in the P&L, you can create a different sales account, and when you are selling those items, it will display in the P&L or income statement as a separate line. And like that, you can create cost of sales or purchase account, inventory account, and item adjustments account. And if tax available for these items, you can select a tax rate. And if tax not available, you can select no tax. And you can enter price list prices by clicking this price list tab. After enter transaction, you can view this item activity from activity tab, and from notes you can add notes to the that item, and you can enter user defined fields. If you want to add picture to this item, you can add a picture. Okay, next you can create bundle items. If you are selling more than one item as a bundle, you can create bundle items. Then when you select this bundle item at once, all the other item also will display in the invoice or other documents. Okay, such as quotation, sales order, customer invoice, supplier purchase order, or supplier invoice. I'll show you an example now. In this computer bundle item, you can add CPU, speakers, mouse, keyboard, and you can enter quantity. And when you select in that transaction, first you need to change this type to bundle. After that, you can select item, that bundle item. Then all items will display in the invoice or your transaction. Then you can create item categories. In transaction, if you want, you can adjust items. You can adjust a particular item, or as a grid, you can change. If you want to change more than one item, you can use quick into grid, and from item code, you can select the item code, and you can enter new cost and new quantity. If you have assigned analysis code, you can select analysis code. And if you want to add or if you want to adjust all items by clicking this load all, you can add all items to the grid, and you can change cost and quantity. Next, adjust item selling prices. There are few options. Adjust selling prices using quick enter grid, and copy from another file, another price list. From here, you can change your selling prices based on selling price, based on last cost, or based on average cost. Next, if you want, you can change your opening balances from this special, and also if you want, you can renumber your item code. Then item report, you can generate sales by item, purchase by item movement report, item valuation report, and price list report. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, next we will move to banking module. When we are creating master file, we have add a few bank accounts. You can add bank accounts from banking, add a bank or credit card. And first you can enter bank account name. Now for an example, if you have uh, two bank accounts in same bank, you can use the first bank name, then your account number for identification of that bank account name, or you can enter that for an example, Sampath, if you have Sampath Bank two accounts, you can use Sampath Bank 01, Sampath Bank 02, or you can enter Sampath Bank and that account numbers for bank account name. Then you can select bank account category. From here, you can add current account, fixed deposit, petty cash account, savings account, like that. You can add categories to the bank account. Then default payment method. From here, you can select cash, check, credit card, or EFT. EFT means electronic fund transfers. Now, if you select any default payment method, when you are entering transaction, that payment method will display in that transaction. Now here, payment method check, because we have selected that default payment method as check. Okay. Then under bank accounts, you can enter that bank account name, your bank name, and account number. You can enter branch name, and from under branch code, you can enter your branch code. And there are a few options. Active, that means that account is active. If you want to later inactivate your bank account, you can untick this option. And from default, you can default your bank account. Now if you set a bank account as a default account, now in this company, this Sampath Bank RS account as a default account, and when you enter any transaction, that account will display as a default account. Now here, when you enter customer receipt, that account display as default account. And if you haven't set any default account, system will not display a bank account. Then you need to select each time your bank account. Now we will unpick this option. Now that default account will not display. You need to select bank account from here, this drop down menu. Now again, I'll set this account as default account. Now that bank account will display as a default account. You can set your default account for a bank account. If you are doing more transaction in a particular bank account, you can set that bank account as a default account. Then if you have activated multi-currency, you can select currency for that bank account. You can select your home currency, or if you have different currencies, you can select that different currencies. And when you select the currency, this currency symbol also will change. Okay, then you can enter your opening balance. And if you want to add any notes to this bank account, you can add notes to that bank account. After that, you can save this bank account. Okay, and you can create any number of bank accounts, and also you can create for your bank accounts and petty cash account. And if you want to maintain your PD checks, post-dated checks, you can create separate bank account for that PDC or post-dated checks. Like that, you can create any number of bank accounts. Next, we will move to bank and credit card categories. From here, you can add categories. You can add bank account categories. You can enter description and you can save. Then quick entry rules. From here, you can enter, you can set a payee, then system will uh, enter other details from memorizing those transactions. Okay, now for an example, if you type BC, now I have entered only BC. Now here for BC, that description set to bank charges and account set to bank charges account. Now when I'm enter BC, system will automatically fill that description and system will select the bank account. If you have regular transaction like that, you can set quick entry rules. And when you are entering that transaction, then you need to enter the pay name only and that transaction amount. Other details will fill by the system. That bank, the description and selection will fill by the system. Now I have set another role, PWH, and set description to software renewal, set the type to supplier with the selection as PW holding. Now when I enter PWH, system will enter other details, okay, such as description, type, selection. Like this, you can set that quick entry rules for account, GL accounts, customer, supplier, transfers, that transfers in bank transfers and tax payments. Then next one, bank statement mapping rule. From here also, you can add, now for an example, if you are in this apartments, now in those apartments there may be a management fees or sinking fund, like that there are regular payments, and sometimes customer will pay to your office and pay, or customer will directly transfer that their fees to bank. In that case, when you are uploading your bank statement, you can set that uh, details in this bank statement mapping rule, and system will fill those details. Okay, and when you are uploading this bank statement, you can set this bank mapping rule. And also there are two options, check for duplicate based on date and amount, and check for duplicates on review transaction, new and review transaction. In this bank transactions, if you upload the same similar amount, sometimes system will identify those things, those transaction as duplicate transaction, and it will pop up a message. Okay, next I'll show you how to import that bank statement and bank statement mapping rule. First, you need to create mapping rule here. You can select that uh, selection from type. First, you need to select the type from here, and you can select customer from here, and you can select uh, this description in the bank statement. Okay, now I have saved one mapping rule, and you can go to banking and go to bank transactions. From here, you can import by clicking this import bank statement, and you can select CSV, and you can download that example. Okay, now under description you can enter slip, and you can enter date, transaction date, and amount, and you can go to that import bank statement, and you can select that bank, the transaction bank statement you can select, and you can import. Now here you can see this one row successfully imported. Now I have selected, I have entered only slit in that bank statement, but from the system it has filled that pay name, description, customer, and this amount. Okay, you can check from your side also. We will import again. Go to import. First I'll show you that file. Now in this Excel sheet we have entered the transaction date, description, and amount, and from bank mapping rule we have said now if slit in that description from the system, other fields will filled by the system, such as customer, that customer name, pay name, accounting display description. Those things will filled by the system. Now you can go to that banking, click bank, import bank statement, and you can select that CSV. From browse, you can select that file name and you can import. Then system will display one row successfully imported. You can view this 5,000 we have entered will import to the system. Okay, like that. You can set bank mapping rule, and system will fill other details such as customer, supplier, unit type, and supply customer GL accounts, and selection. From selection, system will select that the customer or supplier, and it will fill that pay name and description. Okay, you can set this bank mapping rule, and you can import bank transaction to the system. Okay. Okay, those things. In addition to that, CSV, you can select that historic CSV. In that, now previous one, it has only date, description, and amount. Now, if you have details, you can enter those details. That transaction date, pay name, description, type. You can select selection. If it is a customer, customer name. If supplier, supplier name. If you are transferring bank to bank, you can select the bank account. And if type is account, you can select that GL account. If type is tax, you can select that selection, and you can enter reference number, tax type, amount, and if you are using analysis code, you can enter analysis code. Like that, you can enter transactions. I'll upload these transactions. Go to banking, transaction banking. Click import bank statement. You can select historic CSV. Select the file and import file. Then you can view that import details. And like that, you can import bank statement to the system. Okay, now we have completed up to bank statement mapping rule. Next session, we will start from banking transactions. And if you have any questions in items or banking, you can message or you can email us. And if you need any clarification, please comment in chat box. And okay, we will stop for today. Thank you very much. Good night.